Although it is postponed, Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler is still one of those fights that will have everyone's heart beating out of their chest the moment the bell rings, because it's impossible to know what is going to happen. On one hand, we have Conor McGregor, who is an icon, a superstar with an unlimited belief in himself, fueled by a supreme confidence. He is the biggest superstar in combat sports history, the very first UFC double champion who reached that accomplishment by being one of the most creative and diverse strikers we have ever seen in mixed martial arts. But with all that being said, there are major question marks on how Conor McGregor will perform with the best fighters in the world after suffering a horrific leg break and multiple years of inactivity, either due to injury or simply living the high life. On the other hand, we have Michael Chandler, a feared 155-pounder with a fan-favorite fighting style that carries ferocious power with his strikes that will leave you looking like a Shrek character if he lands flush on your chin. Now, the biggest question marks with Michael Chandler is simply if he can survive the superb precision, timing, and speed of Conor McGregor's strikes in the opening round. He has a history of getting badly hurt early by elite strikers or just getting caught up under the bright lights that results in him getting into a brawl and throwing his game plan out the window. Now let's dive deep into both fighters, their strengths, their weaknesses, their tendencies, and let's just see who we're going to make some money on. Let's just start off with this, guys. If a prime Conor McGregor fought Michael Chandler, prime v prime, Conor McGregor would sleep him in probably 30 seconds at most. Conor McGregor, we're getting into his strengths, his weaknesses, and how I think he should approach this fight. Same thing with Michael Chandler. So first and foremost, Conor McGregor. He is so versatile on the feet. He throws hook kicks. He throws spinning kicks. He throws straight up head kicks. He can throw shoulder strikes. He hits you with his clavicle. I don't even know where the clavicle is. I'm guessing it's around your shoulder collarbone area. And he has a piston-like left hook that can knock anyone out at 170 pounds and under, pretty much. Probably 185 pounds too, let's be real. He is a master at timing. He's a master at his speed. His left hook is just lightning fast. You don't see it. Even Eddie Alvarez said, I didn't even know what hit me in the first time he got dropped in that fight out of the 1,000 times he got dropped in that fight. Okay, I'm buzzing right now, guys, in case you weren't aware. And pretty much with Conor McGregor, he just needs you to leave your chin open for a split second and you will go to sleep. That is why he is so good. That is why he is the first double champ in UFC history. And probably his best element of his game is his counter striking. He'll set you up with feints and he'll set you up with his distance management. He's the best at fighting when he's in the karate, taekwondo kind of stance, the side stance. You know, we all know that kind of stance. Essentially, with his counter striking game, he'll just set you up with traps that will leave your chin open and then put your lights out. The best non-fighting attribute of Conor McGregor is just his aura. Everyone's talking about aura these days. Aura this, aura that. Conor McGregor has the most aura out of anyone in the UFC. We all know that. His confidence in himself. He can convince any human being that he can do whatever. He can convince you that pigs fly, and I would be convinced. He is so good at his words. What kind of sentence was that? He brings so many big lights that people are not used to. Donald Cerrone lost that fight before the bell even rang. Did you see the look on his face as McGregor was walking out, or as he was waiting for the fighters to get introduced? He's just walking back and forth with this. He looked like a deer in the headlights. He even said himself, he was like, I lost this fight. I lost that fight before it even started. With all that being said, McGregor has a lot of weaknesses. A lot of them we do know, but let's just jump right into them right now. Biggest weakness for Conor McGregor is that he gasses out pretty freaking fast. Conor McGregor, he's probably one of the best one-round fighters in the entire UFC history. He has fast twitch muscle fibers. He swings with everything he's got, but it's backed up by precision, timing, and speed. And that's why he has so many first-round finishes in his resume. Switch to upper deck. And then probably the biggest weakness now for him is that he broke his leg. He broke his leg, 3 years ago, it seems like. He hasn't been active ever since. Obviously, he's had to recover. Juiced up full of steroids, secret juice, whatever you would call it. And we just don't know how he's going to fight against a killer like Michael Chandler. Sure, he looks amazing against these Walmart workers that he's sparring. Like, you see the recent footage of Conor McGregor sparring? I'll put it up right now, but who are these guys? These guys are not fighters. It just doesn't make sense. He looks amazing against them, obviously. I'm pretty sure I could look amazing against them too, and I can't even touch my toes. So that's another factor right there. And to be honest, just if I'm going to get into it right now, honestly, I'm just going to say that I don't think he's going to offer much resistance in a Michael Chandler firefight. He's got hundreds of millions in the bank. unless he just pieces Chandler up like he's a Walmart cashier worker, like the sparring partners, then I don't know how he's going to do. I'm very hesitant to bet on Conor McGregor in this fight. Now, with all that being said, he is facing an absolute killer in Michael Chandler, in my opinion, one of top 2, top 3 at most, the most exciting fighter in the UFC right now. So I'm just going to say this. If Michael Chandler wants to win this fight, he will win this fight. If I'm Michael Chandler, wrestle Conor McGregor. Why would you want to strike with him? Chandler got dropped by Tony Ferguson, a roadkill version of Tony Ferguson. What do you think Conor McGregor would do to Chandler if he connects with his chin? He's got a fantastic double leg takedown. He's got fantastic control on the mat. He's a very strong, athletic, imposing individual at 155 pounds. Michael Chandler, he carries a very, very, very wide stance, power stance, athletic stance, and he just charges forward. When he's charging forward, he'll switch stances. That's how he drops Oliveira. That's how he put Poirier in a lot of danger. That's how he put Gaethje in a lot of danger. When he front kicked Tony Ferguson, I thought I witnessed a death. I thought I witnessed the first death in the UFC, in MMA. He did like 19 backflips as a celebration. Like that's not normal. People don't do that. That's crazy. That just shows what kind of athlete Michael Chandler is. And I think one of the biggest X factors with Michael Chandler in a fight against Conor McGregor is that he's just fearless. He goes into the pocket with anyone. Dustin Poirier, Oliveira. Oh my God, it's just everywhere. And he's just a madman. He's a reckless man. And I don't know if Conor McGregor can fight that kind of fight that Michael Chandler is going to bring to him. But with all this being said, Michael Chandler also has a lot of weaknesses as well, which is why this is the perfect fight for Conor McGregor's comeback. So first and foremost, he's not been active whatsoever waiting for this Conor McGregor fight. People shit on him for that, but it's not good for his age. I believe he's like 38 years old right now, and he's not fighting. And like Conor McGregor, these two have the same types of weaknesses. He gasses out pretty fast too. He throws everything into his punches so much so that he'll throw himself off balance. So that's an opportunity for Conor McGregor to come in and connect with his left hook. And something that I noticed watching his entire UFC career back is that he gets caught a lot coming in. When he got dropped by Oliveira, it was a left hook. When he got dropped by Tony Ferguson, it was a left hook. What's Conor McGregor's best shot? A left hook. But now with all that being said, very, very quick prediction for you guys. I think this is going to be, I hate saying it, I really hope this doesn't happen, but I really think we're going to see another Tony Ferguson type of knockout. I think Michael Chandler is going to absolutely shut the lights out of Conor McGregor, retire him. We're never going to see him again. That's why you have to watch this fight, because it's the last time we'll ever see Conor McGregor fight. I'm saying Michael Chandler, first round, vicious knockout, shuts the lights out of Conor McGregor. I'll probably cry myself to sleep, and I'll probably have to switch to soccer after this one.